by the Arabians, brought down in the backfield, loss of about 4. But I tell you what, these teams are amped and ready to go. They've been sitting around wanting to get out here on the field. A couple times they sent the Arabians out here just to send them right back into the high school. They had some lightning, and I tell you what, it's a great night for football. It's rainy. The field is obviously soaking wet. Thankful it is a turf field, so that will not be an issue. Spiegel picks up about 7 yards. Going to be now 3rd and 7 for the Eagles. If you have watched a lot of Eagle football, you see that Jalen Robinson is not going to be on the field tonight. He had a broken ankle and tibia the last week against Yorktown. He will most likely be out for the season. Hopefully we can see him back out on the field, maybe around sectional time, but that will set the Eagles back. It's now 3rd and 7. Great defensive stand by the Arabians, going to send the punt unit out onto the field. 10:33 left in the first. Last week the Arabians gave up almost 550 yards on the ground. They got beat 58-26 by Mount Vernon, and in that game, Mount Vernon did not attempt one pass. It'll be John Kern set back to kick. It's going to take an Eagle bounce around the 37-yard line, and we'll be right back with more action. You're watching Web Sports Machine. And welcome back. The Arabians are on the field for offense on the first time tonight. 10:03 left in the first. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line. Sweep out to Furrow, and there's a lot of Eagles around the line of scrimmage. They bring him down. That'll bring him 2nd down and about 9 yards to go for Pendleton Heights. Pendleton has a 3-2 record on the season. And coach John Broughton. Pendleton Heights is a team that started out the season ranked number 5 in Class 4A, which is very respectable. But they've lost the last 2 weeks. Now they are 13th in 4A. Misdirection up the middle brings them close to a first down, a few yards shy. So now 3rd and 2, possibly 3 yards for the first down. So once again, Jesse Furrow, the quarterback, under center. 4 wide receivers split out, 2 left, 2 right. They will keep it on the ground, and it is stopped in the backfield. Big play by the Eagles. So that'll bring up 4th down now, and the punt units will once again come out onto the field. So 2 good defensive stands by both teams, forcing 3 and outs.
Ball carried by number 20, John Furrow. Initial contact made by the Eagles, number 11, Ryan Bickford.
Now John Furrow set back to punt for the Arabians. And back to return is Kyle Cox. Spiral punt. Be caught for the fair catch around the 34-yard line. So the Eagles will once again take over. 8:10 remaining in the first quarter of action tonight. If we had the privilege to give you a pregame before the game actually started, I would have told you some keys to the game, and one of those was going to be the Blue Crew for the Eagles. They have been loud and proud all season. But since the game started about 3 hours late, most fans went home. This is the smallest crowd I have ever seen in a Delta High School football game. Spiegels dropped right around the line of scrimmage, gain of maybe 1. That'll bring him 2nd down and 9. For all the viewers out there, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. I know we all love to watch high school football, and this should be a great Hoosier Heritage Conference battle. And like I said, we appreciate you tuning in, staying tuned in, and watching tonight's ball game. So the draw play picks up about 5, so it'll be 3rd and 3. So once again, a short yardage situation to pick up the 1st down.
Tackle made by number 22, Peyton McCardwell.
The Eagles have yet to drop back to pass. 7:07 left in the 1st. 3rd and 3, ball in the 41. Dishman picks up the 1st down and more. He was wrapped up but got away to pick up a few more yards. So ball spotted on the 47-yard lines as the Eagles move the chains.
Ball carried by number 29, Bryce Dishman for an Eagle 1st down.
Just under 6 minutes and 25 seconds left in the 1st. Once again, it's out to Spiegel. Helmet came off, but he's brought down just past the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9. That was Michael Ross that lost his helmet on the play, so he would have to come out for one of the plays. Now 2nd and 9, ball on the 49-yard line. So Delta does not get many yards with the counter, maybe 1 if that. They're going to bring up 3rd and about 8 yards for the 1st down.
Number 29, Bryce Dishman, the ball carrier for the Eagles. Tackle made by number 5, Matt Goff for the Arabians.
So 3rd and 8, big play for both teams right here. The Arabians have a chance to get another big stop on 3rd down, maybe send out the punt units once again. Tavish Rattray out left. So Cade Jones trying to roll out, has a lot of pressure on him. Big block, but he's pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line. So loss of about 10 yards on the play. We'll send the punt units out on the field once again. So now John Kern will be set back to kick to the Arabians. Back to return is number 19, Chandler Wilson. It's a very high but short punt. The fair catch is caught around the 34-yard line. So Jesse Furrow and John Furrow, the Furrow brothers, will be out on the field once again for the Arabians. So at times this season, the Arabians have looked like they are a very, very well put together team, and at some other times, it seems like they can't get anything going on offense or defense. You never know which team's going to show up. Drops back to pass for the first time tonight. It's completed out to the right. He's brought down by Ryan Bickford just around the 1st down marker.
Tackle made by number 11, Ryan Bickford.
Had a chance to catch up with Ryan Bickford during the lightning delay. He was talking about how last week at Yorktown he injured his ankle And it's been giving him troubles all week at practice, and he said he's going to try and give it a go tonight. So if you see him limping around, that's probably what it is. They're going to bring out the chains for a measurement. It looks about a yard shy of the first down. 4:20 left in the first. Ball spotted around the 44-yard line. So just a few inches shy. Going to bring up second down. And about a half a yard to go. So still no score, just 4:20 left in the first. Eagles on the season are 4-1. Their only loss came to a 5A school in Fort Wayne Carroll, in which it was 35-0 at halftime. They ended up getting beat 48-28. And like I said, that's their only loss so far. Last week they beat Yorktown 28-9. Furrow to the left. Picks up a few yards, but moves the chains. So that will give him another set of downs. Ball right around the 47.
Ball carried by number 20, John Furrow. Initial contact by the Eagles made by number 51, Clay Fullingham.
So 1st and 10 for the Arabians. Handoff to the left. Picks up maybe a few yards. Actually spotted right around the line of scrimmage. He might have lost a yard on the play. So they're bringing up 2nd and long for the Arabians.
By number 46, Jim Arney. Tackle made by Clay Fullingham.
So 2nd and 11 from the 44, actually the 46 that is. Pass is incomplete, try to screen pass out left. Now they're bringing up 3rd down and 11 yards to move the chains.
Pass incomplete, intended for number 89, Kurt Talbert. Third and 11.
So another big play coming up, 3:20 left in the first quarter, as it is 3rd and 11 from the 46. Sends a man in motion. He's going to try and scramble for the first, but he's brought down a few yards past the line of scrimmage now. 4th and 7. And I think once again we're going to see the punt units come out onto the field.
Number 14, Jesse Furrow with the keeper. Tackle made by Darren Stoltz. And number 72, Ben Bilal.
So 4th and 7 for the Eagles. Actually for the Arabians. Punts away, and it's a beauty. It'll take an Arabian bounce down to about the 15-yard line. So the Eagles will come out onto the field once again on offense. Let's see what they can do this time. They've had 2 big stops on 3rd down. So let's see what Joe Spiegel and this high-powered offense can do this time. We'll be right back. You are watching Webb Sports Machine. So with 2:31 left in the first, Cade Jones comes back into the huddle. 1st down and 10 yards to go for the Eagles. Ball spotted around the 15-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play brings up 2nd and 7. this is definitely a big game for the Arabians. They've lost the last 2 weekends, and this is a game that they can really come out and make a statement and say they deserve to be ranked, as they lost 58-26 last week to Mount Vernon. And like I said earlier in the game, gave up almost 550 yards rushing. And the week before that, they lost to Shelbyville at Lucas Oil Stadium, 17-14. So 2nd and 6 for the Eagles. Passes complete to Kyle Cox. So a big gain on 2nd down brings up another 1st down. Ball is going to be spotted around the Arabians' 40-yard line. So the play action pass works for Cade Jones and the rest of the Eagles offense. So 1st and 10 from the 40 after the big play action pass. We didn't know how the Eagles are going to be able to handle not having Jalen Robinson on the offense, but they're doing a great job. A fake reverse by Joe Spiegel, but there's a penalty flag down in the backfield in the area generally of holding. That's what it will be. So it'll bring up 2nd down and long for the Eagles. So holding on the offense will push the ball back about 15 yards. Now 2nd, actually about 10 yards. Now 2nd and 20 for the Eagles. It's now a false start on the offense. Now they're pushing back another 5 yards. It'll actually now be 1st and 27. So just when you think the Eagles are starting to get something going, they have a few penalties, and now it's 1st and long. And we'll be right back with the word from one of our sponsors.
Let State Farm agent Jason May handle all the moving parts to your insurance. Whether it's for auto, home, life, or financial services, Jason May is there for more ways to help and more ways to save. Call or visit Jason May today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back to Webb Sports Machine. Both teams still in the timeout. 59.5 left in the 1st quarter. So if you're just now tuning in, there was about a 3.5 hour rain delay / lightning delay here at Delta High School, but the teams have almost played 1 quarter, still no score. And after a couple penalties, it's now 1st and 27 for the Eagles. Ball right on the 43-yard line. So Joe Spiegel up the middle, picks up about 5 or 6 yards. He does not want to go down easily. Kept his feet moving and picked up a couple extra yards on the play.
Number 20, Joe Spiegel.
So still 2nd and long.
Tackle made by number 5, Matt Goff. 2nd 22 from the 48-yard line for the Eagles.
So like I said, still no score. Both of these teams heavily rely on their rushing game. But the Eagles have picked up a majority of their yards through the pass using play action. Now 2nd and 22 from the 49. Counter play is stopped for almost no gain. It's now 3rd and long. An obvious passing situation coming up. So that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Still no score. When we come back, it'll be 3rd and 22 for the Eagles around the 48-yard line. We'll be right back with more action. You're watching Webb Sports Machine. And welcome back to Webb Sports Machine. Start of the second quarter, 3rd and 22 for the Eagles. Obvious passing situation. Pass is incomplete to Kyle Cox. So that will bring up another 4th down for the Eagles. This will be the 3rd time tonight the punt unit is out on the field. So just inside the second quarter, still no score here at Delta High School. Chandler Wilson set back to return the punt. Calls for a fair catch, and he catches it around the 25-yard line. So once again, the Pendleton Heights offense will come back out on the field, led by John Furrow. Furrow has 490 yards rushing on the season. Along with those yards, he has 9 touchdowns, and he has really been the key to this Arabian offense. So a counter by the Arabians is brought down right around the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Arabians. Ball is spotted at the 26-yard line. So now Austin Conway is coming off the field. Now 2nd and 9 for the Arabians. Furrow drops back to pass. Has a man open, but he overthrows him by a couple yards. That was Ryan Bickford on the coverage. Will now bring up 3rd and 8.
Passing complete, intended for number 83, Austin Koffel.
It's now 3rd and 8 for the Arabians. 11:15 left in the first half. 4 wide receiver split. Pass is complete across the middle. Shot it right through a couple defenders. Going to bring up 1st down for the Arabians on the 40-yard line.
Number 7, Cody Cochran. Tackle made by number 1, Alex Quadali.
So now 1st and 10 for the Arabians, ball on the 40-yard line. Drops back to pass and fires one down the field. It is caught but just out of bounds. So he came down with it. And that was Austin Koffel. Koffel's a 5'8", 138 senior. That was Landon Sullivan on the coverage. 10:42 left in the first half. So now 2nd and 10. Once again, drops back to pass over the middle. It's complete. So almost the same play they ran a few plays ago is complete to Cody Cochran across the middle. Cochran stands at 6'2", 177. So he's a big target running across the field. Now 3rd and short, about a yard to go to move the chains. So Furrow once again under center, checking out the defense. The sweep right to Furrow, and he picks up the first down and about 6 more yards on the play. So they're now in Eagles territory.
Ball carried by number 20, John Furrow, for Arabian, first down.
It's now 1st and 10 for the Arabians. Ball spotted on the 44-yard line. So the misdirection picks up a lot of yards. He's going to bring it all the way into the end zone. That's Jim Arney, a 5'8", 183 junior, getting in on the touchdown. So he broke a few tackles on the misdirection, making it 6-0. Arabians out on top, 9:32 left in the first half. Now John Furrow will be set back to kick the PAT. So the PAT is up and it's good. 9:32 left in the first half. Pendleton Hts up 7-0. And we'll be right back with more action. You are watching Web Sports Machine. And welcome back to Web Sports Machine. Pendleton Hts is set to kick off to the Eagles. 9:32 left in the first after the touchdown makes it 7-0. Arabians out on top early. So back to return is Kyle Cox and Joe Spiegel. It's a beautiful kick down around the end zone. Cox is going to bring it out. So it takes it around the 20-yard line. It's now 1st and 10 Eagles as they send the offense back out onto the field once again. If you're watching on Facebook, there's a better feed going on right now at websportsmachine.com. So I know you don't want to leave Facebook, but if you want a better quality, tune into websportsmachine.com. We apologize that our coverage is not the best on Facebook. But after the play, it's now 2nd and 6 for the Eagles. So 2nd and about 6 yards to go to move the chains. Ball on the 23-yard line. Brought down hard in the backfield. Penalty marker is down. Possibly a face mask penalty. It's actually a horse collar call. You do not see that very often called in any type of football, whether you're talking about high school, college, or NFL. That will move the ball up the field for the Eagles and the Chains. It's now 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball on the 37-yard line. Spiegel on the draw, picks up about 4 yards. So the Eagles have not been able to get the big play except for one. That was on a play-action pass, but that's what they have been able to do all season is pick up the big plays when they have needed them. They've been slowly grinding away at the Arabians, picking up 4 to 5 yards on the ground. It's now 2nd and 5 with around 8 minutes to go in the first half. Play action pass out to Kyle Cox. Makes a few guys miss. And he's going to pick up the first down with forward progression. So once again, that'll move the chains for the Eagles. Ball's going to be spotted right around the 48-yard line. So about 1 on first down. Now bring up 2nd and 8.
Joe Spiegel with a gain of 1.
There'll be a timeout on the field called by Coach Segunda and the Eagles. So 2nd and 9, ball on the 49. As we take a break, you're watching Web Sports Machine. For you viewers out there, we apologize. We're having some technical difficulties up here in the booth. There's been inclement weather, and the Wi-Fi here at Delta High School is not the best. It's kind of out in the middle of a cornfield. But we're trying to give you the best coverage we can here on Web Sports Machine. 6:56 left in the first half, but the teams are in a timeout right now. The only score has been by Jim Arney on a very long touchdown run, making it 7-0 Arabians. With just under 7 minutes to go in the first half as the teams come out of the timeout. So 2nd and 9 for the Eagles. Once again out to Kyle Cox. They're saying that his knee was down, but I disagree with the call. And so do these Eagle fans and Kyle Cox and the rest of the Delta team. Coach Segunda is very upset on the sidelines. I would not be too surprised to see the clipboard go flying sometime or another in tonight's ball game. But it was a completed pass out to Kyle Cox, bringing up 3rd and about 9 yards to go for the first down. So 3rd and 9 for the Eagles. Pass is picked off by the Arabians. So Austin Koffel with the interception is going to give the Arabians the ball and more momentum. Just under 6 minutes to go in the first half as the Arabians will take over on offense once again after the turnover. Ball's going to be spotted right around the 50-yard line. So with Jesse Furrow under center, John Furrow in the backfield. It's going to sweep out right, and he's dropped by Ben Delisle and a few more Eagles. It's going to pick up about 2 yards on the play, maybe 1 yard. But either way, it's about 2nd and 9 yards to go for the first down.
John Furrow, ball carrier for a gain of 1.
.5:25 left in the first half. Penalty marker is down. So it's in the area of holding. Actually, it's going to be a chop block on the offense. Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, so we'll push him back. And we'll replay the down, making it 2nd and long. So 2 penalties you do not see very much in football. The horse collar and chop block have both been called here in the first half, as it is a 7-0 ball game. Arabians are out on top over the Eagles with just over 5 minutes left in the first half. So 2nd and about 23 for the first down. Pass is picked off by the Eagles, so a turnover. That's called by Avery Hazley. So he will get his first interception of the year, and now the Eagles will come back out on the field in offense. 4:48 left in the first half. So the momentum that the Arabians got on the interception, they took it right back. Now 1st and 10 Eagles on the 43-yard line. Now Cade Jones once again under center. Joe Spiegel with the fumble. And that's another turnover by the Eagles, their 2nd of the night. So now as the Arabians come back onto the field on the offensive side, they will have the ball 1st and 10 on the 42. So I don't know how much actually the wet turf has to do with the turnovers. Looked like the ball by Rob Fox was catchable, but it went the other way for an interception by the Arabians. And Joe Spiegel on the fumble. Short gain on the play by Pendleton Heights. We'll bring up 2nd down and about 8 yards for the first.
Ball carrier by number 46, Jim Arney.
So 2nd and 7 for the Arabians. So a big play by the Arabians will bring up another first down. So after the big run by John Furrow, it's going to be 1st and 10 Arabians on the 26-yard lines. We are closing in on the first half. 3:48 remaining. It's a 7-0 ball game. Pendleton Heights out on top. So no gain on the play by Furrow. That'll bring up second down and actually about 9 yards, so a gain of 1.
Stopped at the line by number 72.
Ball is now on the 25-yard line. Neither team has got the ball inside the red zone today. Now 2nd and 9 for the Arabians. So a big run by Arnie. It's going to be very close to a first down if they did not move the chains.
Ball carried by number 46, Jim Arnie. Tackle made by number 1, Alex Quadli.
So that will bring up third down and about 1 yard short. That was Alex Wadavai on the tackle. So a run by John Furrow. The Eagles were right there to make the stop. I do not know if he made enough ground to pick up a first down or not. It's going to be very close. So Coach Broughton's going to lead the offense out onto the field, going to try and pick up about 1 yard for the first down. Big play with 1:50 left in the first half. The Arabians taking their time getting up to the line of scrimmage. 1:35 left in the first half, as the Arabians are just inside the red zone at the 18-yard line. 4th and 1. And we have a timeout by the Eagles, so Coach Edwards will go out and talk to his defense. 1:27 left in the first half, and we'll be right back with more action. You are watching Web Sports Machine. So 4th and 1 for the Arabians on Web Sports Machine. 1:27 left in the first half. Big play, and they draw the Eagles off sides. That is a rookie move by a senior, Austin Conway. So they will pick up the first down by penalty. And you have to imagine that Coach Segunda is very upset on the sidelines. That is something that the Eagles like to do on offense, is draw the team off sides. They've done a very good job in the last few years of doing that. But now 1st and 10 for the Arabians after the offsides. So the handoff to John Furrow is going to be brought down right around the line of scrimmage.
Ball carried by number 20, John Furrow. Been the line with the stop for the Eagles.
So 2nd and 10 for the Arabians once again. Just inside a minute left. Ball spotted on the 12-yard line. So the pass to Jim Arnie is incomplete. Will bring up third down. Now ball on the 12-yard line once again. This would be a very big stop by the Eagles. They can hold them to no points on the drive. It's now 40.6 left in the first half. 3rd and 10 for the Arabians. Going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards on the play, but not enough to move the chains. So the game clock is going to wind down. Something you do not see very much in high school football. I believe that Pendleton Heights is going to try and opt for a field goal. That will be about a 25-yarder. So Pendleton Heights will take a timeout with 4.7 left in the first half. Up 7-0 here at Delta High School. 4th and 8, and we will be right back with more action. You are watching Web Sports Machine. And welcome back to Web Sports Machine. 4.7 seconds left in the first half as John Furrow is set back to kick a field goal. It will be about a 25-yarder. Actually make that a 27-yard field goal exact as he lines up on the 17-yard line. So the kick is up, and it is no good, wide left. So with 1.5 seconds left, the Eagles will have the ball. I assume they will just take a knee and take it into halftime down by 7. But don't hold me to my word. You never know what's going to happen here with Coach Segunda coaching this team. He's a very creative coach. So 1st and 10 Eagles, 1.5 seconds left in the first half. The Arabians are in their prevent defense. They have just 3 guys inside the box. So Cade Jones will take a knee and go into half down by 7 as it is a 7-0 lead by the Arabians here at Delta High School. And we will be right back with more action in the second half. You are watching Web Sports Machine.